Hi everybody, welcome to the Living with Spice YouTube channel. Lovely to have you here. It's Rebecca Gabrielle. I have been doing card readings for quite some time, but only in the last couple of months have I started to share it with people on YouTube. And for my followers, I hope that you are finding some benefit from the messages that come through. I certainly have been getting that kind of feedback, which is very pleasing. I never know what's going to come out in a reading. I do pray beforehand and prepare for the readings to ensure that I'm in the right headspace, that I'm open to spirit to deliver what needs to come through. These readings are general readings, so they go for the general population and they work on the basic energy of what is happening for us at the moment in our world and our times. And of course, only you can apply it to the context of your individual situation. So there will always be something for everyone here, and you can apply it in the way that you feel best suits your life circumstances. Of course, if you're needing something that's more specific, then I encourage you to contact me so we can do a personal reading together. That can either be face-to-face, or we can do it via Skype, or you can perhaps ask me some questions and I can respond to those specific questions. So my contact details are in my bio link, or you can visit my website livingwithspice.com.au, and I will do my very best to respond to you. I always love doing these readings. It gives me a lot of pleasure and a lot of joy, knowing that it brings clarity for people in their life. So today I was sort of meditating on what kind of reading would we have for today. And I'd feel that maybe it's appropriate for us to sort of look at the kind of person we want to be in our life. And perhaps what are we not hearing and not responding to? Perhaps there's been some recurring messages coming up for us in our life and we've not been open to hearing the message, or perhaps we need to sort of come at it from a different angle to hear the message differently, and in that way it gives us an insight as to how to approach a situation. Sometimes that requires us to do nothing, and sometimes it requires us to take action, but certainly the way we think and feel about something can make a difference to what we choose and what we decide to do or not to do. So let's get started. I've picked out a few decks that I think might be a little bit different today and appropriate. The first two you're familiar with, the Psychic Tarot and the Angel Power deck. They will sort of give us a heads up on where we're headed over the next 2 weeks. I thought I'd do the reading from today, which is Australia Day, 31 degrees in Sydney, so I'm doing the reading from a different part of the house, which is a bit cooler, so it's very, very warm today. A lot of people are outside in the heat celebrating. We'll do the reading for the next 2 weeks, this general flow of energy and what to expect and how we might be wanting to reflect upon ourselves and how we might choose to respond given for things that are coming up in our life over the next 2 weeks. So that takes us through to the 2nd of February. Okay, all right, let's start with the Psychic Tarot deck. I have pre-shuffled these cards. I might just re-angle the camera so you can see. Well, I'm going to have them facing me so I can see them, but I will hold them up for you. Okay, just misplaced. Here we go. All right. Okay, so we have recognition and reward, foundation and achievements, accelerated motion. Wow. There's some stuff happening here for this coming week or two. So the first one, it looks like things are sort of powering up into motion here. Things are changing. unexpectedly for you in a very positive way. Reward and recognition. Something's coming to completion for you. And I'm getting the sense it's to do with a project or work related. And you're getting some very positive feedback, either personally or around some work that you've been doing. And there's a real sense of, wow, I have done this. And it's not that you stand up and you're asking for accolades. That's not what the message is, but it's sort of like an unexpected affirmation and congratulations on what you have achieved. And so this person here is quite humble in receiving that recognition. And in some ways there is a reward for that. It could be a reward for you personally knowing that you've done well, or there could be an external reward where you're given some external recognition for the work that you have done. So congratulations there. And I think that this is you're going to feel, it's not just about the reward, it's more to do with how you're feeling on the inside, the impact that this message has for you, in that you're really feeling, wow, after all of that effort, this has come good. And oh man, I've really been working so hard and I thought that this would never happen, and now I'm starting to see some light at the end of the tunnel, progress for all of my efforts. So well done you. And whoops, I just lost my bracelet there. And then we have the next card, number 4. And this really is about creating some sense of stability, and it is connected with family, or that sense of family, or sense of home and security. And now that this may be possible for you, you know, after the completion of something that has, you know, you've done well and received recognition for, perhaps that this has made it possible for you to now lay the foundations and start looking forward to a much brighter future, one that you've really been hoping for. Again, this can have different meanings for different people. You may be looking to move home soon, and that represents security and a sense of stability, good foundations that you can lay for the future. It could be just that you've got an extra focus on your family, that, you know, family connections are starting to heal, solidify. There's a sense of well-being and togetherness and connection, and that's feeling good. It's feeling grounded and loving and just what you've been hoping for. Rainbow is sort of definitely hope for the future and an indication of things going to be very good for you going forward. Such a beautiful message. Really good to see that. And then we have accelerated motion. Something's coming that you're not expecting, and this is to do with your soul path and your soul growth. Number 8, soul connection, infinity, great insights, great soul growth happening here. It's like things are coming together for you as things, you know, the dots are being joined, and whilst all of this is happening, your energy is raising, your intuition is opening, your fears are going to the background, and you're having a new awareness of what is possible in a very deep way. But it's a very lifted energy. It's not that deep reflection that you've been in for the past few months. It's more of a let's get going kind of energy. That you've got this beautiful impetus and momentum that's happening for you, and a real sense of that this is it, this is my soul path, this is my purpose, let's get cracking. And so you're now starting to become more focused on, well, what do I need to do to go down this pathway now? And you're really feeling inspired, motivated, focused. You know, where your attention has been on the challenges, that's now receding into the background, and you can see how beautifully focused this lady is on this star. She's not looking at anything else except that. She's ready She's ready for this next stage, and that's all she's focused on. And for now, that's a beautiful thing, because all of those other challenges and distractions that have been sort of clogging up our brain, that's lifting. It's, well, gone, really. It's gone. So you've started well for the year, and how beautiful is that? This is very much lighting up your world, and your whole focus now is your realization for your purpose and how important that is to you. And this purpose isn't just about you, it's about your contribution to the world and to the universe and to others. Whenever we follow our purpose, there is a real sense of otherness, connection with others. No matter where we are in the world, we are all connected and part of one universe. And when we are living our purpose, there's a real sense of wholeness about what we're doing, completeness, and an unbelievable focus with a lot of love in our heart to do what we are here to do. And it may be that the clearing that's happened for you the last couple of months, the aha moments that you've had, this is why everything's now manifesting and falling into place for you. And remembering we're talking over the next couple of weeks that this is all coming together for you. Let's see what else comes out. Beautiful. So the Angel Power Tarot deck here, what I lovingly refer to as my slippery cards. So we have Three of Michael. So Three of Michael, Archangel Michael is there with us, recognizing that there are moments that we do slip into moments of doubt, where we're hanging on to the past, but we realize that that's not serving us. So in the time leading up in the next couple of weeks, or even right now, it may be that you're in this energy right now, just recognize that with time, everything is healing. You know, the healing does take time, particularly if we're resistant to letting things go, letting the past go, the past perspectives that we hold on to, the past expectations that we have. It will really be a good idea for you to let it go, because you've been hanging on, thinking, hoping that things will change. And really, now's not the time to be doing that. The time is to focus on you going forward. This is very much about moving forward. So, you know, you're going to hold yourself back if you keep doing the repeat mode here. So Archangel Michael is there to help you. And, you know, if you so feel inclined, you can call upon Archangel Michael to give you that guidance and that strength to release the past, and trust that where you're going, the place that you're going forward, is going to better serve you. It will open up your heart. It'll open up new ways of thinking and intuiting, and it will provide opportunities that you don't yet realize. So rather than hold on to something that's causing you to stay stuck, release it and let it go. And you will find that the movement towards what you're really desiring will come a lot sooner. So we have Six of Ariel. And this is just acknowledging that good times are coming, and that as we release what's been binding us, we free ourselves up to be able to give and receive. Things are coming into fruition, and what the resources that we need are coming our way. It's sort of a sense of victory that everything is falling into place. We have this beautiful energy of a tree and the fruits that have been collected here. Our life is coming into balance now, And there's a sense of wellness, healing, and sturdiness, just like this card here, that, you know, when we associate with the foundations of home and family, of having roots and feeling strong in those roots. Well, this card, Six of Ariel, is giving us the same message. You know, in nature, we've got this beautiful big tree, and we know that the roots go down deep and the branches are spread far and wide, providing us a very big reach and beautiful opportunities, and the fruits of our labours are now being harvested. And as we are open to receive, we have an open heart and the ability to also give with gratitude for all that is coming our way. We not only can give to ourselves, we can give to others. And it really is about focusing on coming from a beautiful heart for others and remembering to release judgments of others and situations. Release everything that has been keeping us bound in our thoughts. And this will bring beautiful abundance in our relationships and matters that we're focused on in our life that are important to us. Release and let go. There's a lot of love here, and with love, so much can be achieved. Love and kindness for ourselves, love for others even when we don't understand. So let go of all of the things that have been keeping you bound and anxious and tied up in knots. Let go of that. Archangel Michael is there to help you, and Ariel is here with her loving energy to bring you all of that goodness and show you that with love, abundance is always in our life. Then we have the sun, which beautifully follows on. Everything truly is being manifested now in our life, much greater than we imagine. The writing on the card says, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking, and an inspiring success is coming your way. Success is coming for you. Stay positive, my friends. Even if you're feeling a little bit stuck in this energy, release, trust, and let go. You know, rather than focus on what has been troubling you, come back to yourself and really give yourself lots of love, because you are creating with your positivity, with your relaxing of your mind and loving yourself, you are bringing wonderful opportunities. You are attracting wonderful opportunities for you. And I do believe that for some of you, you've got a marvelous, unexpected job opportunity coming for you, or a financial win. Things are picking up faster than you were expecting. There's sudden momentum. So this card here at the bottom, it says accelerated motion. As we tap into our purpose and open our heart and our intuition, we suddenly have this, oh man, I can see a bigger picture, like as if you're standing on the top of the mountain. You suddenly see that what you didn't see before. You realize, you know, you were clothed in darkness before, but now you're seeing the light. You're having that intense, oh wow moment where it just all comes together and you feel connected. You feel incredible love too. There's a real deep spiritual love that is coming due to you opening up. So the unicorn, the sun, Archangel Uriel, coming. There's energy here. It's happening. There's momentum. Beautiful. So with all of this hard work that you've been putting in, my friend, it's coming for you, reward and recognition. Most importantly, what you're realizing for yourself, what you're realizing in terms of who you are as a person, the growth that you've gone through as a result of the learnings and the challenges. This is the greatest gift of all, my friend. The love for yourself, the appreciation of the hard work that you've gone through. This beautiful, divine, loving energy that is bathing this person. There's a real sense of humility and release and surrender, which brings its beautiful rewards in itself in the healing. And as we accept that healing and allow it to wash over us and to let go of all of the mind games and the judgment, we then enter a new stage of our life. We enter new relationships, new projects, a new phase of our life that's going to be joyous, provide stability, connectedness. Beautiful. So, what energy can we bring in? What do we need to be aware of for our self-spirit in the next 2 weeks? What do we need to know about ourselves following this beautiful growth period and this awareness and the abundance that's coming into our life? Earth healing. There's a beautiful angel here and child. I think there's some very deep healing happening for many people at the moment, and that's stemming from, it could be childhood memories and events that occurred that we've carried into our adult life and that have been part of the negative patterning or strategies that we've been playing out in our life. And there's a sense of healing, personal awarenesses and growth that is occurring for some of you at the minute. I love the energy of this card because there's a recognition of your own love and beauty in yourself. And I see this just beautiful humility of accepting the insight, the awareness. There's a surrender energy here. And this is helping us to heal from childhood hurts, dramas, and an ability to let things go. The divine is helping us to heal right now and helping us to understand what was is no longer relevant for who we are today. And in this healing, the divine is giving us a message of how to go forward, how to be, how we can be, with a new heart and new eyes. And the wounded child, it's now time to leave that person behind. You see the angel delivering a message here? It's like, go forth now and be the person that you need to be today. The healed soul, the healed adult. It's beautiful. And then a card from our Nature's Whispers deck. What do we need to know about ourselves, spirit and angels? Thank you. Oh gosh, this one is a return one. Open your heart. This has very much been the flavour in the last 2 weeks. Open your heart. a real sense of release and surrender in beautiful safety and healing love. And there's someone in your life who's helping you to heal and to release, to heal from deep childhood wounds or wounds that have happened earlier in the last 10 years even, that have stayed with us. There's beautiful healing that's happening for you now. And the best way to accelerate that healing, and rather than to resist, is to go with it. It's beautiful surrender. Look, she's just leaning right back with her, neck open. And the healing energy of the swan that surrounds her. There's a spiritual guide or soul connection of someone here. I don't know if you can see it. Providing this beautiful, loving energy. Perhaps it's someone in the spirit world from your family that's watching over you. A soulmate, not in this lifetime. Or the angels close to you and healing you as you surrender to the love that is coming. It's really, really beautiful. Oh, these two are just so perfect. And, as you're surrendering and healing, you're feeling this sense of personal growth. All of this is leading into a new phase in your life where you suddenly feel released, and you've got this whole vision of the universe which now feels so much more expanded than the small world that you were living in when you felt restricted by your own thoughts and judgments. That's gone. And as you leave that energy behind you, you just keep getting more abundance, and things are just going your way, speeding up, giddy up. That the slow pace that we've had is starting to move and shift. It's coming. I love this. I love this reading. So here's a deck I've not used with you before. It's the Buddhism reading cards by Sofan Chan. Sofan Chan, yeah. So I wanted to finish off with one of these cards for today, which I will read from the guidebook as a last little bit of guidance on what we need to know about ourselves at the moment. I think this reading has really been just more of a confirmation of this beautiful healing that you're going through and where it's leading you to. So if there's been any doubt, you'll notice that all of these cards here, with the exception of this one, is a beautiful, loving healing, deep healing that's happening in you, that's bringing you this beautiful thing, prosperity and abundance in your life, and connection and stability finally that you've been waiting for. Just the energy feels calming and hopeful, and it will pick up pace, as we're moving across the next couple of weeks. It's going to pick up pace. These two cards, accelerated motion, and the energy of this unicorn coming through is indicating to us that everything's going to pick up pace for you. Yes. All right, so I tend to find that I mimic the energy of the cards. Today I feel very slow. Anyway, here goes. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's have a card for today. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to guess that that's a lily or a lotus. And it's interesting, that came up for one of my posts Facebook this week is the lotus flower coming from the deep, dark, murky waters and then bursting forth with this beautiful energy and awareness and opening of the heart and opening of the spirit and the soul to receive. So let's just see what the card says. Oh, it says forgiveness. Can you see that? Forgiveness. Let me just read this for you. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned, says Buddha. It's when we let things fester inside, it's like we're building up to wanting to take action, to do something, to get vengeance. But truly, in the end, the only person who gets hurt is yourself. So ditch it. By practicing forgiveness, you can find new meaning to life's worst events. As love and compassion combine in the sacred space of the heart, they are released as a powerful energy, and everything changes. All possibilities again become open to you, open like the lotus flower. So we have this beautiful message of forgiveness and the importance of us, and that's part of our healing too, is the importance of forgiving, because we cannot enter a space of healing and growth without forgiving ourselves, forgiving other people that perhaps we've focused our blame on, or situations that have occurred that we've held a lot of anger around. You know, anger destroys us. Anger takes away our joy. It takes away our heart. And when we stay in a place of anger, we close our heart, and these beautiful, abundant opportunities can't happen. So that's why Archangel Michael is urging us to release and let go. And part of that releasing and letting go is opening the heart and forgiveness. I'm going to read what it says in the guide here. When love and compassion come together in the sacred space of the heart, they are released as the powerful energy of forgiveness. So that's love and compassion for self and others. By practicing forgiveness, you can find new meaning, even in life's worst events. Forgiving others helps you learn that we all need to be treated with kindness and respect. That's regardless of what we perceive other people have said or done. We all want and need to be treated with kindness and respect. We all have fears and dreams and experience confusion and frustration. We all have goodness in our hearts too. When you are able to forgive in some significant ways, everything begins to change, as all possibilities again become open to you. This realization allows you to go beyond the experiences that have triggered the anger and hatred in you. As you skillfully turn inward and seek the mystery of love and compassion in your heart, you begin to heal the pain from past betrayals, bringing a wholeness and balance to your life. As you release this anger towards others, you will be freed from the resentment caused by any wrongdoing committed by others or yourself. Once this pain is released, it is possible for the heart to become open, making clarity of understanding and sustainable peace attainable in the here and now. On a greater scale, when you are peaceful, the world around you will be peaceful. The forces of anger and hatred will be unable to penetrate your space, and you truly will be helping heal the wounds of the world. It gives us a lovely reflection, which is, has your refusal to forgive ever led you to experiencing destructive emotions? You can, in response to this, write a list of people or events, or even your own wrongdoings that you're ready to forgive right now. But just ponder on, what things have you not been ready to forgive? And how has that made you feel on the inside? When we hold on to hurts and pain, even if we feel that it's justified, we end up feeling incredible pain and anxiety in our heart, and in our mind. And that may cause us to feel sick in our tummies, in our bodies. We may start to be more prone to injuries. Perhaps we're not sleeping very well. When our energy becomes low because we're so distracted by the pain and hurt that we carry and we hold on to, then it affects our ability to perform well in the rest of our life. In our job, in our relationships, we start to have a very dim view, or an aggressive view or a defensive view. And we're going to start to attract negative situations. And everything is connected. When we're not coming from that beautiful heart space and recognizing that we're all doing the best we know how. We all want love and compassion and kindness. We all want mutual respect. We don't always do well. We're not perfect. We make mistakes. But if we're sitting in judgment of ourselves and others, then we're going to be holding on to that anger or that pain. And anger is just a sort of a physical manifestation of the hurt we feel. When we feel that we've been badly done by or wronged, or someone has hurt us, we can either sink into depression or we can get angry about it. Either way, both emotions are negative and going to harm us and harm the relationships we have in our life and close doors. But if we can come into a place of forgiveness and to open ourselves like the lotus flower, we can become open to the beauty of life, the sun that's going to shine on us and bring us incredible insights and opportunities. Positive energy comes our way, doors open. So, as we lift ourselves from the muddy, murky waters that have held us trapped, physically perhaps, and mentally and emotionally, as we break free from that, which, by the way, requires a conscious decision. It's just not going to happen by itself. You do need to say you're done with it and stop doing it. You need to stop. I'm talking to myself as well as I laugh. I need to listen to my own messages. We do need to stop doing it in order to experience a release, to have that beautiful wash of love that comes over us and the recognition that we have done well, in order for these beautiful things to come into our life. Rise above the murky waters, and be willing to look for the goodness in life, the goodness in you, the opportunities. Look for that light. Don't take your gaze off it. Focus your attention and your energy on that, my friend, and everything will come to you in the right timing. There's a key to that. We do get frustrated. I get frustrated when things don't come or occur as quickly as I'd like them to. But sometimes, my friend, healing takes time. It takes a willingness to release and let go, to love yourself immensely, which means to do what fulfills you, what's your passion. Do that, my friend, and love comes, opportunities come, abundance comes into your life. The healing journey is not an overnight thing. We do have awarenesses from time to time that can come upon us quickly, and that's a beautiful thing. But the healing that happens at a deeper level is something usually that has been nurtured and comes after a period of time. Just like the lotus flower, so much growth is happening beneath the surface in the muddy water, with the seed pod underneath, which you can't see in this picture here. But the preparation for this beautiful lotus flower happens in the muddy, murky waters, where there is, nutrients that are being poured into or rather the pod is soaking up. But it's a period of time that needs to happen. And then when that's done, it's done. And the flower comes forth, sprouts up through the water and into the sunlight. So be patient, my friends. Growth, the inner growth eventually comes, and you have the outer manifestation of reward and recognition for everything that you've gone through, the inner work that you've done, including the outer work in your life. The outer work where you've been placing your attention is just a manifestation of what's going on the inside of you. The growth that you've been having, the awareness and the maturity that you've been going through, that all just gets seen visibly on the outside through your projects, through your relationships, through all sorts of things that you are physically manifesting in your life. Gosh, sorry. Well, my friends, oh, sorry about that. I did say at the beginning this was Australia Day, and it's probably close to midday, and we've just had a flyover. Yes, it is midday. We've just had a flyover of jets. I live very close to the Harbour Bridge. We've just had this enormous, oh my gosh, squadron of jet fighters just go over, so I apologise for that noise. My goodness, very exciting. Exciting times, people. Exciting times. All right, my loves, that's the end of the reading. Be kind and gentle with yourself. This beautiful healing is happening. It's a little bit out of your control in many ways. I just feel for you, the journey that you're going through. It's coming, it's happening. It's just stay focused, be patient, give yourself lots of love, and let go. Please let go of what's not serving you. It's not that you're letting go to be without. You know, we get afraid of letting go of things in our life because we're afraid we're going to miss out on something. But truly, it's more a case of refocusing your attention. So we're letting go what's no longer needed. Here we go with some more jets, I'm sorry. I have to laugh. This is quite extraordinary, the jets that are going over my roof at the moment. If you see this card, it says accelerated motion. Oh my gosh, hold on to your seats, people. Let this stuff go. Get ready for an amazing future. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful week or two. I will be in touch very soon. Lots of love. Bye for now.